takes a lot of energy. Welcome to another episode with me, Giulia, pharmacist, expert in complementary health and life coach. Yeah, today we're talking about energy. I've been hiking this morning and it takes a lot of energy. And what I want to talk about today is fatigue and anemia and what you can do about it. So you've heard about anemia, right? Basically, anemia is when you don't have enough red blood cells in your body. And iron deficiency anemia is when you don't have enough iron in the body in order to make hemoglobin. So how do you know that you're anemic? Well, one of the biggest signs of anemia is exhaustion. You are so tired, and tired all the time. Even if you sleep a lot, you're just exhausted. Other symptoms of shortness of breath, palpitations, maybe a swollen tongue, feeling cold, low blood pressure, pale in your eyelids, but fatigue is the main symptom. Who is at risk of developing anemia? Well, if you are a woman, you are more at risk because of our monthly menses. Women lose blood every month, and so they are more at risk of anemia. Also, if you're a very strict vegan, you're more at risk. Being elderly, pregnant women are more at risk. People who have chronic illnesses, who've been on chemotherapy, and those who have chronic digestive problems like Crohn's disease or celiac. Now, why is iron so important in the body? You see, blood is red because of the heme in hemoglobin. And the heme molecule is made up of iron, and it is the iron that actually binds oxygen in the body. And that takes the oxygen all over the place. So if you don't have enough iron in the body, you can't actually bind oxygen. And that's why you have all the symptoms of anemia, tiredness being the main one. So what can you do about it if you resonate with some of these symptoms? Well, of course, nutrition-wise, it's important that you have enough iron-containing foods in your diet. Meat, liver, oysters, clams, those are good foods. And also chlorella, spirulina, barley grass, leafy green vegetables are also good sources of iron. So look at your nutrition. And I really recommend that if you are concerned, go and have a hemoglobin test done. Just go to your local pharmacy and check your hemoglobin levels. It's a simple finger prick test. I also really love a wonderful supplement called Spartone. Spartone comes in individual sachets, and it contains iron-rich mineral water that comes from the Snowdonia Mountains in Wales. And I've been there. A couple of years ago, I had the privilege of going to Snowdonia in Wales, and I actually saw the facility where the water actually comes down the mountain full of iron, and it's just packaged in these sachets. It's free of preservatives, free of any chemicals. It's absolutely natural as nature intended it. And the best thing about Spartone is it has no side effects. It's completely safe. Pregnant women can use it. And the reason why it's free of side effects is this. You see, iron is a mineral that is very poorly absorbed. Whether it's from food or supplements, up to about 5 to 10% of the iron you take in is actually absorbed. So for example, if you buy a normal iron supplement, which maybe contains 250 milligrams of iron sulfate, it only contains 60 milligrams of elemental iron. And of that 60 milligram, only a small percent, between maybe 5 and 10% is absorbed. And the rest, your body has to eliminate. And that is what causes the side effects of nausea and constipation, which is horrible. Spartone is different. Spartone has a very small amount of iron in, but it's so well absorbed. Up to 40% absorption compared with food or other supplements, which is between 3 and 10%. And because of that, it has no side effects. So one sachet a day, taken on its own, or a little bit of orange juice, is all you need. And if you're pregnant, 2 sachets a day. And Spartone can be bought online from Vitasol. It's available, and just take 1 sachet a day. Remember also, if you are always tired, you know me, I like to go a bit deeper than the surface. Think about the energy leaks in your life. Imagine that you have a bowl of water, and then you start to have little leaks in this bowl of water where the water slowly drains out. These are called energy leaks. What could be leaking your energy in your life? Well, things like when you're not feeling your uncomfortable feelings. Unprocessed, unfelt emotions could be an energy leak. Also, when you have a lot of shoulds, must, have to, need to in your life, and you're betraying what you really, really feel or desire. You should do something, you must do that, you have all these obligations, but they are not really true to your deep heart. That can also be an energy leak. Challenging relationships where you're not speaking your truth can also be an energy leak. And sometimes when you're doing too much and not being enough can also leak energy in your life. So think about that. But remember, if you're concerned, if you have some of these symptoms, check your hemoglobin levels out and take Spartone. So I'm going to carry on with my hike now. The day is young and I have lots of walking to do. So till next time, be well.